Helium cascades lower, bouncing off the $25 resistance level, a long way away from the $60 highs we saw just a few weeks ago. Interestingly enough, this $25 level almost exactly corresponds with the drawdown we experimented with in last week's video. Of course, the broader crypto markets are driving this downturn, but the reason for the price decrease does not make helium mining any more profitable. The decrease in price magnifies the impact of the decrease in miner rewards that is essentially programmed into the incentive model. Let's take a look at the price chart to see if the price may have found its bottom, and let's take a look at the mechanism driving helium profitability in today's video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the Crypto Compound channel. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on the way in if you want to stay up to date in the latest helium news and analysis. In today's video, of course, we are going to be looking at the charts. It seems that what we had experimented with last week in the technical analysis video has played out. Helium did break significantly lower along, of course, with the broader crypto markets. As we can see here on the daily price chart, we have in fact surpassed the previous drawdown in this breakout structure back in early 2021. We were down 55% from the top of the wick to the bottom of the wick back in that cycle. We have surpassed it. We are now down 56%. I will play a clip of the video from last week shortly to just show what this change looked like. I would brace for that, and of course, if we do see another 66% drawdown, it does bring us right around to those levels, believe it or not, which is very interesting. So of course, this drawdown seems to be slightly higher if we go all the way down to this wick, which just slammed against the $25 price level and bounced right back up. If we go all the way down to the bottom of that wick, we are of a drawdown of about 56%. The question is that the bottom? We are going to take a look in today's video. We will talk about it. We'll try and see what might happen in the coming days and the coming weeks. Let's take a look here at where helium has landed after this drawdown. As you can see, we're down almost 25% in the past 7 days, approaching the 50 coin by market cap level, which is a big underperformance from helium as far as the last few weeks or months are concerned. As you know, we were approaching the high 30s, and now we have withdrawn, now almost crossing the 50 level mark here after this downturn. So we are still underperforming. I believe in last week's video we were in the 45 or 46 rank range. We have moved back a few spaces already. Now the real concern here for a lot of people involved in the network, a lot of people that have purchased miners, is the fact that in theory, as far as helium is concerned, the rewards per hotspot, as you can see by this graph, this is the average rewards per day per hotspot, which is illustrated by these green bars here. As you can see, back in September, the average hotspot was earning close to 0.4 HNT per day. As of right now, we are earning less. The average hotspot is earning less than 0.2 HNT per day. That is because of the significant increase in hotspots on the network. They are sharing the current rewards, so the mining rewards do go down. This is known. This is not something that should be new to anybody. So as you can see, as these green bars go down and as the number of hotspots increases, average rewards per miner goes down. However, that is supposed to be offset by price in a perfect world. Of course, we're talking a matter of only a week or two. I'm not saying that there's anything fundamentally wrong with the network. Everything will level out over the course of months and years, of course. However, this is a concern for people today that are just becoming familiar with the network. I would stress them to really zoom out, really think long term, think years down the road when it comes to something like this. Of course, the HNT rewards will continue to go down per hotspot on average. However, Of course, in time, as the network grows and really matures, the price of HNT will significantly appreciate, as we've seen in the past year-to-date performance, which has been astronomical, even considering this drawdown we have just experienced. So guys, if we take a look here at the 4-hour chart that we always like to take a look at, we can see that the previous uptrend structure that we thought may have continued up into the 60s again after the blow off top has certainly failed. We have cascaded down to the $25 price level at the bottom of this wick. And now the question is, where do we go from here? Of course, this $25 price level is a psychological level. As you can see, if we highlight this candle here, we can see that the low was exactly 25. There you see it at the top of the chart. So it really bounced off that level. There were a lot of buyers that stepped in there, which is at least good to see. However, that is a really low number. Even in the previous video from last week, if you go back and watch it, we really weren't even considering anything that low. I was looking for a pullback back to this 1618, which was the $33 level. We blew clear past that all the way down to 25. Interestingly enough, the $25 price level does almost correspond exactly with the 786 retrace line. It's slightly different, but it's close. As you can see, we did have some hesitation there in the past, and that is known as a very common retrace or reverse level on these charts with regards to the Fibonacci levels. Now, if we compare this drawdown to the previous drawdown that we have looked at repeatedly over the past few months and weeks, we can see that in the past, after we got out of this breakout structure, we did come back and test the 1618, which is why I was thinking, as you can see here, we did come back and test the 1618 level and bounce off and then move forward to new all-time highs again. However, we blew clear past that, and the equivalent level on this chart would have been the $4.50 range. That is what we saw just now, which is a really severe sell-off, much greater than this one that we've seen in the past. So that's just something to take note of. We haven't seen a drawdown this severe after a breakout structure before in Helium. I think we are going to have to wait and see what Helium does now. Of course, this level here, which Helium did bounce off of a few times, which is right around the $38 range, is going to turn into now a very strong resistance level. It did act as support, and as you can see, once it broke this level for the 4th time here, that was when we just went straight through the floor all the way down to 25. Now, if we go to the daily chart, we can see, surprisingly, we actually are not even in the oversold territory right now on the RSI, which means I wouldn't be surprised if we do break down into the $20 range again, or I should say the 20s again. Not exactly the $20 range. Right now we're at 31. However, we're not oversold, which tells me, honestly, I would not be surprised if we fall back into the high 20s before moving higher. The question is, will we go below this $25 mark, which we have bounced off of? It's very hard to tell. It is going to act as a really strong support now, but time will tell. We'll have to see how this structure starts to develop now. It is very possible, however, that this drawdown is the full extent of this drawdown for this structure here. I would not be surprised to see us go back and at least retest the $25 level again, especially if the broader crypto markets continue in this bearish downtrend. Of course, if Bitcoin does recover somewhat over the next coming days and weeks, I would certainly expect Helium to move higher. And of course, I would love to see it outperform. Time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. But from a strategic standpoint, guys, of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. However, if you do believe in Helium long term, if you are mining, if you are going to be a part of this network moving forward and believe in the project, I would highly recommend, or at least this is what I'm doing it with my personal money, is I am looking to start now accumulating more HNT. Anything below $30 right now, I am interested in purchasing more. You guys can do whatever you think is right for you. Consult with someone that you trust and that is qualified. I'm just letting you know what I am thinking right now. And I am very interested in picking up HNT in this high 20 level right now. So guys, let me know what you're thinking. Of course, we did see this drawdown coming. We did anticipate it somewhat, however, much more severe than we were anticipating. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, where this might be headed. Let me know what you've been seeing in the news. If you've seen anything specific to helium that might be driving this, I have not. But let me know down below. Regardless, keep mining as we try and find this local bottom here and then continue the move higher. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you again. But just like that, this video is over, and I will see you next time.